I'm sorry, left leg around the head. Yes, and then figure four. All the way. I want you to full figure four. Don't scissor at all. Like bend your heel. There we go. This used to be a legal way of pinning your opponent. That's a nasty position, isn't it? How you feeling there? How's that smell? Okay. Got to have some comedy relief sometimes. Okay. That is now an illegal hold. Kids can still wrap their leg around the head. They cannot lock their feet in any way. Okay. Did I miss anything, boys? There are periods. There are rounds or periods in wrestling. The first period in high school is 2 minutes. The second period is 2 minutes, and the third period is 2 minutes. So they do 3 2-minute rounds. In college, the difference is they have a 3-minute first period followed by 2 and 2. So they do 3 2 2 for a total of 7 minutes, and high school does 2 2 2 for a total of 6. There is an overtime if the score is tied, and that's a little complicated. This video is going forever, so I might as well talk about it briefly, as quick as I can. Okay, so guys, let's say the score is tied. I did not even do second period, by the way. Let me go in order. Second period, end of the first period. The referee will flip a disc. I don't have it on me. We're going to flip the disc, and it's going to come out red. If it comes out red, it's a 50-50 chance. We go to red. You have choice. You can choose top, bottom, neutral, or defer to your opponent. It's up to you. What do you choose? Defer. Okay, red chooses defer, which means he's going to give the choice to his opponent, and he's going to take the choice in the third period if the match makes it that far, if we don't have a fall. So now it's second period, and green has choice. Green, what would you like? He doesn't get to defer because red deferred. Green, you can do top, bottom, or neutral. What would you like?
I'll go top.
So green's going to choose the top position. That means red goes down. And just like I told you before, we get set. Bottom man, are you set? All right. Top man cover, green cover. They're in position. They wrestle. They wrestle, they wrestle, they wrestle. They go to the third period. Okay? Once we hit the third period and time expires on the second, we stop the match. We blow the whistle. And now the referee will have his colored disc in his pocket, and he will remember who was the one that deferred. If he didn't, he can always go to the head table to find out if he doesn't remember. So it was red. Red, what would you like for the third period? There's no more deferring. We're now in the third period. You can choose top, bottom, or neutral. Red chooses neutral. He can do that. He will be on his feet, and they'll wrestle in the neutral position. They go into overtime. Third period's done. We are tied. Let's go to overtime. The first overtime is going to be a 1-minute period, and they will go on their feet in the neutral position. Boom. They start to wrestle. All right. Cool. No takedown occurs after 1 minute. We're going to go to double overtime. Okay. So the way this works, we're going to go to the top and bottom series. Okay. We're going to flip the coin. We're going to find out who's going to go first. Okay. Flip the coin. Then you get to choose. You can choose your top or bottom. He goes bottom. They do a series of bottom for 30 seconds. Okay. After 30 seconds, it doesn't matter who scores. They wrestle for 30 seconds. Then he gets choice. Now you get your choice. So he can choose bottom, for example. It's usually the most popular choice. Then he'll go on bottom. If at the end of that series of both of them getting to choose down, if the score is still tied, we will go to what's called an ultimate tiebreaker. I'm not going to go into collegiate. In college, they actually have more. But in high school, they do this once, and then they have what's called the ultimate tiebreaker. The first person to score in the match will get the choice. It was Trent, so we've got red. He now gets to choose. He can choose top or bottom, and he can score. If you choose bottom, he goes down. This is ultimate tiebreaker right here. Okay. Green gets on top. If red escapes, that decides the match. It's over. Red wins. 1 point. If green can ride red for the entire 30 seconds and red can't escape, go ahead, break them down. Time expires. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green was able to ride red the entire round. Green will be the winner of the ultimate tiebreaker, and he will win the match. Okay? Both wrestlers will take their ankle bands off. Okay? We'll have a show of respect. Wrestlers will shake hands, and the winner will be
red.
Red or green?
Yeah, it was green.
I don't know. Okay, one of them will get their hand raised, and that's it. That's the end of the match. Guys, I know this was long, and for some of you it might have been painful, but I think there's a lot of you guys out there that don't even know about the sport of wrestling, and I wanted to enlighten you guys and teach you guys a little bit about the sport. There is a lot more to it. You know, I didn't even talk about the takedowns going into near fall. I didn't even talk about the most important part, boys. What is the most important part of wrestling?
There's a lot of important parts.
There's a lot of important parts. What is the ultimate in wrestling? To do what to your opponent?
Pin them.
To pin them. I didn't even go over that.
Or
Let's get a takedown straight to the back. Let's get a nice headlock. Show me a headlock. Screw the ankle bands. Give me a headlock. We're in a takedown situation. Green's got the control. We've got 2 green. We're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Green's going to get the 2 already. He's got the 3, and the referee's holding it. If time expires, he'll get the 3, or if red gets off his back, he'll get the 3. But let's look close. The head gets lifted in a legal headlock. We can see the shoulder blades are on the mat. It's a 2-second count in high school. After a 2 count, slap the mat, end of the match. Now, it does not matter what the score is, guys. He will be the winner. So you could have been losing by 14 points, and he'd still win the match at that point. Now, why did I say 14 points? Because we can win a wrestling match by 1 point. That's great. That's called a minor decision. Once you go up to 8 points, you now have what's called a major decision victory. A major is 8 points or up to 14. And then once you get to 15 or higher, you now are in a technical superiority or technical fall situation, and the match is over. So a 15-point lead is kind of like a mercy rule in the sport of wrestling. If you have a 15-point lead, the match is over. So you could be down by 14 points and still pin your opponent, and you can win a match. And it happens sometimes. One wrestler gets dominated, and in the last few seconds of the match, he reverses his opponent, puts him to his back, and scores a fall. So I think that ends it. All right. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys would like more videos like this, I will do more. I'll do one on freestyle, I'll do one on Greco, and we'll try to contrast and teach you more about the sport. So the sport of wrestling is a great sport. Again, guys, I'm a jiu-jitsu black belt. I teach it all. I'm an MMA coach. I try to do it all, but wrestling is a big part of my life, and I coach youth all the way from 4 or 5-year-olds all the way up through to college guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, boys. Appreciate you guys. Outstanding job. And I'll see you guys next time with more great stuff. Thank you.